What's up guys, it's your boy Beastmaster65 and today I'm going to walk you guys through what a typical day in my 8th grade Japan trip was. So if you don't know, in 8th grade my entire class took a trip to Japan, and I have 2 other videos on this that you should watch if you haven't. Anyway, before I said in those videos that it took place around like Hiroshima and like bigger cities and stuff, but today I'm going to talk more about what most of the trip was like, where we were in like a small rural city in Asago, Japan, and specifically this nature house. And every day while we were there, we would be woken up by a Japanese teacher who would sing like one of his favorite songs every day. It was actually a really nice way to be woken up because like he obviously loved singing those songs, and it was just like fun to, it's another fun day at the nature house. What are we gonna do today? When we were woken up, we were all in separate rooms in like groups of like around 6, and we would all then all go downstairs after being woken up by the beautiful singing, and we would meet up with our groups and go out for the day. And since the nature house is like on a hill pretty far away from all the other things, we would have to bike all the way down the hill to get to places. And this particular day, instead of going to the station like we usually do and then exploring like bigger cities or areas, we instead explored around Asago to get to know the place better. And we would go around like different areas collecting stamps to like prove that we went there, and in an effort to just like get to know Asago itself better, because that's like where we were staying. And this one place I liked a lot in Asago was Himehana Park. It's honestly one of the coolest parks I've ever been to. It has like a super long slide that has like these rolly things on it, so you can go down really fast. You could probably go down even faster if you had like a cardboard like thing to sit on. It was just super nice, and it like went through the park. The park itself is very vertical, so the slide itself like went through the entire park, and you could see like all the beautiful nature. Went into this like pond area that was cool. It also had a cool bridge that you could like walk around, and different paths to go around and to look at. Then after we were biking around for a while, we took a break. We went to this supermarket. Everyone went to this like supermarket. In Japan, there's this really good drink called CC Lemon that everyone enjoyed, and it kind of became like a meme to like always get CC Lemon from like every vending machine or every supermarket you've ever been. So like everyone just went and got CC Lemon. There were like really big bottles of it too. There's this one kid that just like bought 4 huge bottles. He's like, I'm gonna take these home. It's so good. It tastes so good. And so as the day came to an end, we had to start making our way back. And remember when I said we had to bike all the way back down the hill because the nature house is on the hill? Well, we had to bike all the way back up now, and it took forever. Like it's so far up the hill. When you're going down, it's like 5 minutes of just air and going, like the wind pushing past you as you just go down really fast. But if you go up, it's like so slow because it's a pretty steep hill that goes up for so long. But it's honestly still nice because you get to see like the scenery of the farms and stuff and the different houses. But my legs literally felt like jello because I was just like, I could barely get up there. But when everyone eventually got up, we were all like super sweaty and dirty obviously, so we had to go get cleaned. But in the nature house there aren't like private baths or showers. It's like one community bath. I mean, boys and girls obviously separated, but like all of us had to go in the same bath with no privacy. And us being like immature middle schoolers, we weren't used to this at all. We were all super awkward in like the changing room before we got in, we were just like waiting for someone to go in first because no one wanted to go in first. And eventually we all got in, and it was still awkward because like it was in the bath and we were all just like sitting there not saying anything. And then so after we had dinner, something I always loved doing was going to the gym, which was downstairs, and we would always play like basketball or volleyball or badminton or soccer, and I would always like remember spending hours there just having fun. And I would get so dirty that I would have to go take a shower again sometimes. At the end of the day, everyone would meet up in this meeting room where we would all discuss what we would do the next day, because basically we're all in like our own mini groups together of 6 to 8 people. We would all like do different things each day. Like some people would go to like castle, some people would go to somewhere else, you know. So we would all like discuss where we were going, and then after that we would all go to our rooms again and get to bed by 10. But when we went to our rooms, there were sometimes like full-blown wars in those rooms. People would use their like toy rubber band guns they got from the stores, and they would like go around and like kidnap people, force them into closets, and it was like crazy. It was insane, honestly. It was what you expect from middle schoolers, but you know, kidnapping them and putting them in like the closets where the futons were. Honestly, the trip was just like a huge group of middle schoolers just messing around and having fun.